Hey everybody, let's get into the extended. Alright, so we're going to start off with Capricorn. So let's clarify that and see what we got going on. Okay. Yeah. Scorpio and Two of Pentacles. So right now, guys, if you're dealing with a Scorpio or a Capricorn, they're kind of tossing back and forth between things that they want and things that they, they're all over the place. Capricorn's really going through this rebirth phase right now. And they're like, but I don't know, I want to do what I'm doing, but I don't want to do what I'm doing, but I want to take it from me, the Capricorn. It's a lot this month. So if you're dealing with them, there's that. Also on the flip side, though, this is Saturn coming in and restructuring everybody to give you this rebirth. And if you're thinking about tossing back and forth, listen, Cancer season has no time for that. It's going to tell you exactly where you need to go, and if you don't, you risk running this Ten of Swords. Okay, now you can't really see it, but there's just the swords. There you go. The swords in the background there. You can see little two people like in the bushes there, like hiding. We don't need that. All right. So there is that. Okay, so just heed the warning, learn the lessons this month, because this is what's going to be happening. It's going to be tumultuous, right? This is the calm before the storm, and you don't want to get caught in the middle of being in this tower when it gets struck by that lightning and then the tower crashes down. The rebirth is happening, whether you wanted to or not. So, all right, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what we got there. So this, self-worth, right? It's rebirthing, getting rid of what we don't need. There's a solar eclipse happening in 2 days on the 2nd. That's going to be all about purging and just getting us ready for, the lunar eclipse, which is on the 17th, 16th, sorry, with the full moon. There's just a lot right now. The energy is, it's strong. It's really strong. The energy from Cancer is just here to take everything out. Like I said, the Cancer energy is here to take everything out. So, pair with Queen of Pentacles, what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at, feelings of self-worth. We're looking at this balance, right? So we have the water coming in, just wiping everything that we don't need to be here anymore, right? And that stirs up a lot of emotions because we have attachments and we don't want to let go of certain things. So we're like, well, I don't want to let go. Like, what do I do? And that's where also this whole tossy-turny thing's coming in, right? What do? I don't want to let go. Hang on to these emotions, no. You're not going to have a choice. The choice is going to be, you need to let them go. The next card, Six of Swords. So you know what? Let's clarify that too and see what we get, and we'll put it all together. Right? So this new feeling of self-worth, this new you really coming into play. Come on. Yeah. And it's going to take some courage to leave behind all of these old feelings that are being brought up. That's also King of Cups, possibly like emotions that are being brought up that are preventing you from being here, right? Yeah. It's a common thread. I've already, done some readings for people for Cancer season, and it's been the same thing. It's like purge, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. It's the common theme. So here we go. Justice. So Libra, karma, Mercury retrograde. Don't sign anything legal during the retrograde. Video on that coming up after the eclipse video, which is going to be 2-in-1 tomorrow. It'll also be the Manifest Monday video. Getting back on that. So just stay tuned. The air signs are feeling, if you're dealing with the Libra, they're going to be slightly aggressive this month. And if you're not, The karma is very aggressive and very swift as it moves into Leo season. The advice here is watch what you say, watch what you do, think before you say. You don't want to be leaving all these old habits, old emotions behind to then get a swift dose of karma, right? Bad karma, that is. We'll take the good karma. We'll take all the good karma. But whatever you're manifesting this month is really going to start to, you're thinking about it. It's like, the Ariana Grande song, Seven Rings. I want it, I got it. Yeah, you manifest it and it's there. Like, quick, swift. But just remember, though, how you use that sword, right? It's on where is it on this card? Right there. How you use that sword will decide on how the scales are balanced out. Just be careful. Queen of Cups. So, Cancer right in the middle. Yeah, these emotions are making everyone feel stuck. And it's not just going to be you, it's going to be everybody. Everyone's feeling stuck. Right? We don't want to confront the emotions, so how do we get out of this energy? Besides cutting out toxic people, Ace of the Swords was at the bottom of the deck before it shuffled, and I should have pulled it, but here we are. Cutting out toxic people is going to be one big common theme. The new moon, lunar eclipse, the moon phases this month are really, really, really key. There's just so much going on this month. It's bananas. So the new moon, we'll do a reading on that. I think that's coming up in I want to say in a week, maybe right before Mercury retrograde or right after. Either way, we'll be doing a video on that. But and then the full moon and the lunar eclipse, all of that energy is going to be how you get out of this stuck feeling, because end of the day, it is an illusion, and the moon will shine on what is the illusion. For most of us, it's fear. All right, Ace of Pentacles. So we do all that. We do the cleansing, where we do the thing, and mid-month into Leo season, where, yeah, we're really feeling that energy. Right? We're really feeling it. Look at this. We're feeling that self-worth. They got all the coins. Look at all these coins. Coin, coin, coin. Right? Home life is good. Even though it's rainy in this picture. We all know the Ten of Cups in the regular deck. Right? There's a rainbow after. Let me see if I can find it really quick and I'll show you. Because these cards are one card before. So, right, hard times don't last. Look at that rainbow. Look how happy they are, right? Look. This is amazing. Look at this. Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Like, the celebration, guys, and the amount of just, like, happiness and stability that is offered to you once you begin to clear out and, just purge is phenomenal. This will probably happen closer to the full moon and the lunar eclipse. Okay. The World in reverse. Still interested in why this came up in reverse. So let's check that out. For some of you, you might not know, or you might not be ready for the world's blessings. For others of you, you are ready. For those of you that aren't ready, this serves as a warning, because I'm just shuffling out more cards here so I can show you. There we go. Yeah, okay. A warning and then the solution. Oh. Okay. Four of Cups. That's the warning. If you aren't, and also the world being reversed is the warning, of course. If you aren't ready to receive all of these blessings, right? And the world also signifying that everything we just pulled. The answer's in front of you. or if you feel like you don't deserve it, the answer's in front of you as to why, and you really need to take the time to think about what these cups are, right? Because there's all these choices, and which one's the real choice? Well, maybe the one that's right in your hand. So the advice there is to do that, and then, because if you don't, what ends up happening is some impulsive decisions with Mercury retrograde, and we don't want that. Like, there's just some really like, oh, I'm not doing good. I gotta fix this. I gotta move quick. And here you are, and you end up getting tricked. You find out afterward that things aren't exactly what they seem, right? I was wondering why this popped up in here, and that is exactly why. Also, it's also a warning for those of you that are doing well. Be careful, because people are on the bullshit. They see you happy. There's some people out there that don't want you to be happy. And they're going to try to offer you all sorts of things like, oh, you're so beautiful, and oh, I love you, and oh, let me help you, blah, 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 blah. Right? And then they end up leaving. Bye. And then you're just over here like, the fuck? You took my thing? You took what I had, and now you're leaving? You're gonna leave? And I'm just here and now... Like, that's the thing I lost. Right? The cup that's spilled over, and you're sad. Don't fall for this trap during Mercury retrograde. Just accept the blessings and be ready. Please. Please be ready. Alright, Two of Cups. Relationships. What do we got going on here? Ooh. Bottom of the deck is High Priestess. Never too far behind to offer some Okay. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, those relationships look really, really good. Really good. For others of you, if this is about a partnership related to your hopes and dreams, it's time to plant those seeds, as directed by the next card, Seven of Pentacles, but also call on your intuition to be able to propel you forward to plant those seeds. Okay. Then we have Ten of Wands and the Hierophant. So let's do Ten of Wands. The work is never ending for some of us, and there's a risk of being burnt out. The risk here is don't get burnt out. You need to rest this season. By the end of the month, we have put in so much work. You need to rest. All right. Let me clarify a little bit more and see what else the cards are trying to say. Yeah, because the abundance is just going to come. Yeah. Just let it come in. Just take some time. You've been all the work. It's going to start showing up. Just pull back. Hierophant. Taurus, family, traditions, what you hold close. If you're dealing with a Taurus and you've been giving them too much and they're giving you very little, you give them too much, they're giving you very little. Great, the camera froze. I love this. Okay, I'm going to keep going, guys. I'm almost done with the video. I'm sorry that the camera froze. Apparently, you or the Taurus does not want to hear what I have to say. The next card, that was the Eight of Swords. They're putting you in a really stuck position, and you need to move on out of that so you can receive the opportunities that are the Ace of Wands and Seven of Wands and overcome to receive those opportunities. And that's at the last bit here. Maybe the camera will get its life together. Doubt it. It hasn't done this in a while. Annoying. Yeah, someone just doesn't want to hear it. So here we go. What do we got? Okay, Two of Swords. Alright, so we overcome the feeling of being stuck by the end of the month. We're pulling the blindfold off to receive these new opportunities. Right? Oh, and Seven of Swords, overcoming betrayal, especially if it's been with a Gemini or a really close relationship, or if someone betrayed you in Gemini season, you finally overcome that. And you move on to your power, King of Wands. Perfect. Love it. Just in time for Leo season. Alright, that is the extended, guys. I'm sorry the camera froze for like the last 2 minutes. Apparently the universe hates me. Not really. This is just Mercury retrograde at its finest, even though the retrograde hasn't really started yet. I will see you guys in the solar eclipse video, and then after that, we'll be doing the Mercury retrograde soon after, and then in between them we'll be doing the Cancer readings for the signs, probably starting with Cancer and then going from there. Alright, I will talk to you all soon. Love you.